R-A-W. You're looking at the Grand Wizard, Warlord, vocal cords so vicious. And I don't have to show riches to pull off with some bad bitches. And it ain't about chivalry, it's about dope lyrics and delivery. It's about my persona. Ain't nothing like a man that can do what he wanna. Ain't nothing like a man that you knew on the corner. Seen come up and fuck up the owner. Seen throw up Westside California. Nigga, I'm hot as Phoenix, Arizona. I'm Utah, I got multiple bitches. It's a new law. Keep a hold of your riches. Dumb nigga, don't spin it as soon as you get it. And recognize I'm a captain, you a lieutenant. I can say what I wanna say, ain't nothing to it. Gangsta rap made me do it. If I call you a nigga, ain't nothing to it. Gangsta rap made me do it. I can act like an animal, ain't nothing to it. Gangsta rap made me do it. If I eat you like a cannibal, ain't nothing to it. Gangsta rap made me do it. I'm raw as a dirty needle, choke a eagle, just to feed all my people. Lyrically, I'm so lethal. Plant thoughts in their mind just to defeat you. Ice Cube is a saga. Y'all spit saliva and I spit lava. I got the fearless flow. Don't get near this hoe if you scared to go. I keep it gangster. And why should I change that? Fuck you old motherfuckers trying to change rap.
Say what?
But ain't you the same cat that sat back when they brought cocaine back?
Say what?
I'm trying to get me a Maybach. How you motherfuckers gonna tell me don't say that? You the ones that we learned it from. I heard nigga back in 1971.
What's up, folks? Permanent Patriot. Gonna talk about some corruption real quick. And I think the corruption list is a little corrupt. Kinda laughable, if you know what's going on. Here we are, number 16. The closer to 0 you are, the more corrupt you are. The closer to 100 you are, the cleaner you are. Nobody has ever gotten a 100. I find it very hard to believe that out of 168 countries, we rank 16th on the list for corruption. I think it's a little higher, like maybe number 1 or 2. Let's look at this. Here's the table of results. So Denmark's number 1, and these are all, they're pretty much for the past 5 years the exact same. Nothing's really changed. And you can click on each one of those to, you know, get some more stats and shit. It says, just because a country has a clean public sector at home doesn't mean it isn't linked to corruption elsewhere. Take Sweden. It comes third in the index, yet the Swedish-Finnish firm Telia Sonera, 37% owned by the Swedish state, is facing allegations that it paid millions of dollars in bribes to secure business in Uzbekistan, which comes in at 153rd on the list. Folks, do you know about a Swiss bank account? That's what all the globalists and the corrupt fucking people use. That would make the Swiss bank kind of involved in the corruption. And again, if you have money in the bank, I would highly suggest that you get it the fuck out immediately. If you're leaving the country, or I think even if you got $5 grand on you, the TSA, the bank, whoever, they're all supposed to report you to the government after $5,000. You want to go on vacation with more than $5 grand, you gotta let the government know. Why are you taking out so much of your own money? How dare you, citizen? And we're called citizens for a reason. We're going to be doing some word terms coming up soon, so keep that in mind. Five of the 10 most corrupt countries also rank among the 10 least peaceful cities. You don't say. You don't say. Now, which countries have improved, gotten worse over the years? First of all, 0 of them improve, ever. Because that's not part of their plan. So this is all just horse manure. But some countries have improved in recent years. Greece, Senegal, the UK. If you fucking buy that, I mean, just go into these countries and look what the fuck happened. Look at the crime index for the past year, the past 20 years. It just don't happen. Can't even get a fucking... You can't even get an honest research paper to research. Unfucking real. Now luckily I know this shit. Or else I'd be another fucking schmuck over here reading fucking bullshit. Fucking fallacies. Transparency International, my balls. Based on expert opinion, '68. The scale of the issue is huge. 68% of countries worldwide have a serious corruption problem. Half of them are G20s. Not one single country anywhere is corrupt-free. By the way, do you know who's ahead of the United States in corruption? I mean ahead as far as more corrupt than them. How about Canada? Canada's got some... I mean... could fucking care less is how I would describe the enforcement division in Canada. That's what they think of the people, and that's what our government thinks too, but not to this extent. I mean, these are I don't even know the word for them. Mangy, scoundrel, weasel, hyena. There's one I love using with the government. Have you ever heard a group of hyenas eat? Listen to a group of hyenas eat, and then listen to a clip of a bunch of politicians laughing. It's uncanny. Poor countries lose $1 trillion a year to corruption. Poor countries. What do you think we lose? Now, how many people are there on Earth? There's just under 8 billion. By 2020, probably be 10. Now, more than 6 billion people live in countries with a serious corruption problem. Child labor, just one example of devastation fueled by corruption. Others include human trafficking, child mortality, poor education standards, environmental destruction, and terrorism. Put simply, public sector corruption is about so much more than missing money. It's about people's lives, and as the map shows below, it's a global problem. Is anybody catching on to the problem here? Because I've yet to see one person, not government, I've yet to see one person doing any of this. These are entire fucking governments. The country next to them has balls to do with it. They got nothing to do with the country next door. Now you tell me what the problem is. Let's say, hey, Canada, they don't bother anybody. How come they get bothered with? Trust me, man, Canada and the United States are going to get theirs. That's what I'm trying to tell all you people. It's coming. All the ones in bright red are the major corrupt. So you look at that map and tell me, are they fucking serious? This is why you need people in different fields of everything looking into shit. And there's got to be a fucking thing in place where somebody who's supposed to be investigating corruption is permanently non-biased. I can think of plenty of ways to do that. Plenty. Who is it that makes these countries corrupt? Is it the general population? Could it be maybe people who have some involvement with the policies of that nation? Yeah, I don't know, George. It could be anybody's fault. Cover some more corruption at another time. If you listen close enough, though, we're always covering corruption. I had to show you this because it's 100% truth. And I don't have a girlfriend right now, so it's the perfect time to say it. This is over on realityswatch.com. And I think it's true for both. But I'm not a woman, so what do I know? As for guys, don't you fucking bullshit me out there, guys. Every single bit of this is true. So don't try bullshitting anyone. So our brains are made up of little boxes. This is guys. Whether we're having sex, watching sports, whatever, we've got boxes. We got a box for the car. We got a box for the money. We got a box for the job. We got a box for you. We got a box for the kids. We got a box for your mother somewhere. We got boxes everywhere. And the rule is, the boxes don't touch. When a man discusses a particular subject, we go to that particular box, pull out the box, open the box, and we discuss only what's in that box. Kind of like the keep your mouth shut or you'll get in more trouble thing, you know. And then we close the box, put it away, being very, very careful not to touch the other boxes. Now, women's brains are very, very different. Women's brains are made up of a big ball of wire. And everything is connected to everything. The money's connected to the car, and the car's connected to the job, and the job connected to the kids. And your mother, everything is connected. Everything is all connected, whatever. It's like the internet superhighway, and it's all driven by energy that we call emotion. It's one of the reasons why women tend to remember everything. I've got a serious problem with I'll I'll read something, and then when I'm done reading it, I'll completely forget it for up to a week. But after that, it'll just like out of the blue, I'll know it. Very weird. Uh, not everything though. If you take an event and you connect it to an emotion and it burns in your memory, you can remember it forever. The same thing happens for men. It just doesn't happen very often because, quite frankly, we don't care. Women tend to care about everything, and she just loves it. Well, men do care, and I can tell you what men care about. God and country and guns. There you go. God, country, guns. Not in any particular order, though. Am I lying, guys? God bless and carry on.